Welcome back once again. In our previous tutorial, we designed our layout, and in this part, we will start working with our Java file and we will implement our date picker dialog and we will set it. So open your main activity and first we need to define our button. So private first at date picker dialog. So date picker dialog dot on date set listener, and now we can create an object. We can call it mListener. So private text view result private button, we can call it btn, and result is equal to find view by id r.id dot first we added our text view result. Okay, next is button. So button find view by id r.id dot, and what was our id name, and our id name was btn pick date. So for our text view result, we added our result find view by id r.id dot text result data, and for button we added our button id. Now we need to add a set on click listener for our button. So button dot set on click listener new on click listener, and in here we need to first create our object of our calendar class. So calendar cal is equal to calendar dot get instance, and integer year is equal to cal dot get, and we can call it calendar dot year. All right, now we need to one more variable. So integer month is equal to cal dot get calendar dot month, and integer day is equal to cal dot get calendar dot day. Make sure that you selected day of month because we need to add day of for each month. So now date picker dialog, we can call it date picker dialog. We need to create the object of date picker dialog and new date picker dialog, and we need to pass some data inside this parameter. So what can we do? We can do first we need to pass our main activity dot this, that is our context, and second we need to pass our we need to choose a theme. Okay, we can add it one more time. So add it again. So date picker dialog is equal to new date picker dialog, and inside this parameter we need to add our context, that is our main activity. So main activity dot this, and we need to choose a theme. We can choose android dot r dot style dot, we can choose this theme hollow light dialog mini white, and then we need to pass our mListener, and then we need to pass our year, our month, and our day. Now dialog dot get window dot set background drawable, new durable, not this one. Okay, remove this one. So again edit dialog dot get window dot set background durable, new. We need to choose this color durable and color dot, we can choose this color dot transparent. And now this dialog dot show. So now I think all done, and now we need to implement one more class. So now we need to implement one more method. So now we need to implement our mListener. So mListener I think we need to add inside this method. So we need to add it inside our onCreate method. Okay, so mListener dot not dot mListener is equal to new dialog, new date picker dialog dot on date set listener. And we can see we can change it, we can change the variable name. So first one is year, second one is month, and third one is day. Now we need to create a string variable. So string date is equal to year plus and a forward slash plus month plus and plus day. And now we need to set it. So result, that is our text view. So result dot set text is going to be date. Alright, so now hit this run button. Okay, so it will take few time to. So now we can see here is our application. Now click this button. Now we can see our date picker dialog, and we can choose, if we choose default, then we can see our today date, and if we can select custom date, you can see, and we can as well as we can change the month and select and okay. Now we can see this month. So our date picker dialog is working. So we learn how can we choose date picker dialog, and we set it to our text view. So make sure that you are following step by step process. Okay, so I think that's enough for this part.